What's up, everybody? This video is an overview for Geese Howard's punishment tools. I want to make a couple of shorter videos about each section just for quicker reference. So I'm going to go over his punishment without too much explanation into the system. The full tutorial is still available on my channel, so if you want to see the whole breakdown of how the system and everything works, you can check that out. But this is just meant to refresh a quick list of what his punishers are. So starting at 10 frames, he has 1-1-2, which is easy to hit confirm like Mishima's. It just doesn't knock down. The better option, I think, is 1 into quarter circle back 1. The light Fudoken is a knockdown, and it's a natural combo off your jab and your duck jab. So I think for a couple points less damage, the knockdown is definitely preferred. And you can super cancel it if you have 2 meters. You can do the Raigo Reppuken or the Raging Storm. They'll both work. So technically you can get almost 60 damage off of a 10 frame punish if you have 2 meters to do it. So get used to doing jab Fudoken for your 10 frame punish. It's definitely worth it. Then practice doing that into Raging Storm. 12 frames, he has back 1-2, which is pretty good range. Decent hitboxes on it, it's high mid. Both hits are safe, so if anything goes wrong, you'll be okay with it. That's a pretty solid all-around 12 frame punisher. It's not quite as good as, say, Kazuya or King, but it's up there. It's decent. That's a pretty solid one to have at 12 frames. 27 damage isn't bad. 13, his down forward 1-1 isn't very good. I mean, you get some advantage off of it, but you're better off just sticking to back 1-2. You get much more damage, and the situation is just as good for your continued offense. At 14, he has back 3-2. Which is a comparable amount of damage and the knockdown, but if you have meter, you can max cancel and get a combo from it. He's on block. Like that. So if you don't have meter, it's still a decent punish at 14. You get that knockdown, and if you do, you can get the start of a full combo from it. See, 70 damage is decent for 1 stock. So technically that becomes a 14 frame launcher, which is pretty nice. It's got excellent range. That back 3 has really good range. It can't punish death fists, but in general, that's a nice long range 14 frame launcher. So that's a pretty good tool to have, but if you got the meter, it's worth it. At 15 is his standing 2, which basically functions like every other character's down forward 2 and starts his combo. If you don't have any meter, that's all you get. Is a 2 forward 1, heavy Fudoken 1. 2 forward 1, quarter circle back 2-1. That's all you can do for 45 damage without meter. You could do one of the half circle back kicks. They're about the same, really. There's not a whole lot of difference there. If you do have meter, you can max cancel after the forward 1 and do another loop. Like that, and get it up to 60 damage. So the advantage there is you can get more wall carry. You can end the second loop with the half circle back kicks, and you can get to the wall. There's your max 80 damage or whatever it is. But without that meter, Geese's launch punishment kind of stops at 45 damage. With meter, you can start analyzing the situation, seeing where you are, if you can get to the wall, whatever it might be, or if you want to switch into a mix-up, you could do that too. You could go into the Fudoken into one of the kicks. That thing works for wall carry, so there's options there. But once you spend a meter, it opens up your options. Your damage isn't super high, but that's all you're really going to get out of a punish situation. For while standing punishers, his while standing 4 is straightforward, 11 frames, nothing remarkable there. At 13 frames is while standing 1, that sideways chop, which is also cancelable. He can get a natural combo off the same light Fudoken, just like his jab. So you do get 27 damage and a knockdown by doing while standing 1, quarter circle back 1. He also can max cancel that and continue offense from that point. So instead of the damage you can get, you can go into pressure, mix up, etc. by max canceling. Right into the forward 2 stuff or whatever it might be from that point. So you do have options there. You can take damage in the knockdown or spend a meter and go into offensive pressure. At 15, he has full crouch, down forward 1. Which is one of his only straightforward launchers. He actually hits you in the air and juggles you. Most of his stuff doesn't do that. So it's a little funky to get used to. It almost feels like that should just be while standing 1 instead of this, but it's not. It's full crouch, down forward 1, and at 15 frames is a conventional launcher, so that's also pretty good too. 18 frames, he has Brian's Fisherman Slam. You do while standing 2, and when it hits, you press forward 2. Or back 2, and you get that. sort of hit throw that you can combo from. It gets a nice wall carry when you end with one of those half circle back kick moves. So if you get a nice block, you can go for that option, which lets you spend meter to do other things like go back underneath them and switch sides and things like that. I think in general the full crouch down forward one is a more straightforward option, but there is some flexibility to doing the fisherman slam throw, let's say that. So that's pretty much it. His punishers aren't the best, but they're good enough considering instead of blocking, Geese always has the option to do his parries, which are so much more beneficial than just getting block punishes. So once you master the parry system, you'll be in control of everything and you'll just be resigned to getting quick little, jab punishes wherever you might need them. He doesn't really have anything special for long range punishes. He can't really do anything to a death fist that I'm aware of. Standing 2 doesn't reach, like 3-3 doesn't reach. The only thing that really would reach is the forward 1+2, but it's like a 24 frame startup and you're not going to catch anybody whiffing with that. It's just too slow. Forward 4 might be a decent option. This is, I think, 19 and has really good range. So if they just kind of stop short and you're too far away, you can at least hit them with one of those for a knockdown, but that's pretty much all you get. You might be better off just to do, say, like a down 4 at that point and max cancel and go for offense. He doesn't have great punishes at that distance. He's more for keeping you out of that distance so he can throw fireballs at you. And once he gets in close, he has basic punishers and his parry system. So that's pretty much it for Geese's punishment tools. Again, you can check out the full tutorial elsewhere on my channel in a playlist called Tekken 7 Character Tutorials. Check them all out. The Geese version is 2 hours long. It explains everything in as much detail as I can to 1, explain the character, and 2, explain his KOF system and how it fits into Tekken. So thanks again for watching.